welcome to Experts Health Advisor, Monita this side, and today I'll be speaking on some major differences between IELTS and TOEFL examination. So let me start with the full form of IELTS, which is International English Language Testing System, whereas the TOEFL means Test of English as a Foreign Language. Now, what are the differences? How these two are differ? I'll be covering these topics, so stay tuned with me. Today I'll be speaking on some key differences of TOEFL versus IELTS examination. Which exam is better, which one you should go for, and what are the differences in the structure and the formats of these two examinations. So let's start with the TOEFL and the IELTS examination and the differences. So both are the two commonly administered English language proficiency exams, and both tests have the same 4 areas to assess, that is the reading, listening, speaking and writing. But the tests vary in the terms of format and the way they assess the test skills. In the debate of TOEFL versus IELTS, ask yourself some 4 questions to figure out which exam is best for you. So the first thing you have to ask yourself is, which exam does the schools you are interested in accept? Which test plays more to your strength, and which one is easier to get to, and which one is cheaper? And let's start with some of the key differences between these two exams, that is IELTS versus TOEFL. कि इनके main differences हैं क्या? So talking about the time of TOEFL versus IELTS, let me start with the TOEFL. TOEFL का जो test है, that goes on for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Whereas IELTS का test goes on for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Score की बात करें तो TOEFL की जो range है 1 to 20 है, जबकि IELTS की 1 to 9 band score की. And उसका जो order है examination का, TOEFL का है reading, listening, speaking and writing. जबकि IELTS का जो exam है, that goes on like listening, reading, writing and speaking. Number of the institutions जो IELTS और TOEFL को accept करते हैं, both are over 9,000 institutes जो कि IELTS और TOEFL को accept करते हैं. Now the question is that which exam you should go for. So whatever you are selecting and wherever you want to go, firstly you ask yourself which country you want to go to. If you want to go to America, USA, then you need to go for TOEFL examination. और अगर आपकी जो target country है, that is Canada, then you need to go for the IELTS examination. Because जो major test USA accept कर रहा है, that is TOEFL. Yes, अगर आपके mind में question आता है in terms of the difficulty level, TOEFL is more difficult than IELTS. So if you feel that I want to go to America but I don't want to do TOEFL, I want to do IELTS. Should I go for that? Yes, you can go for that. Now what you need to do is you just search on Google that which school you want to go for, whether that school is accepting IELTS or not. If that school is accepting IELTS, you can go for it. But if that school wants only TOEFL exam, then you can go for the TOEFL. Similarly, if you are good in English and if you find TOEFL easier than IELTS and you want to go to Canada, which majorly accepts IELTS examination, then you can go to the Google and you can find the name of the institute you want to go for. If that institute is accepting TOEFL, you can go for that. और अगर वो TOEFL नहीं लेता है, तो आप IELTS कर सकते हैं. And you can also check there on the Google कि कितने points जो है वो TOEFL के कोई institute ले रहा है या कितने points जो है IELTS के कोई एक particular institute ले रहा है. अगर हम बात करें उसकी budget की, तो IELTS का जो test है, that is far more expensive than TOEFL. TOEFL का exam का जो cost है, that is less than IELTS. तो अब जो TOEFL का duration ज़्यादा है, cost कम है. And if I talk about, the test of the TOEFL, that is entirely computer based. What you need to do is in listening, if I talk about listening, you need to make notes on a piece of paper. And then on the basis of notes, you have to give the answers which are given in the listening script, right? But in IELTS, while you're listening, you have to give the answers. Okay? And IELTS का examination is available both for computer and for pen and paper based as well. But TOEFL में जो है वो completely आपका computer based रहेगा TOEFL का exam. तो अगर आपको हैंड राइटिंग का इशू है, यू आर नॉट दैट गुड इन योर हैंड राइटिंग, you can go for the TOEFL examination. If you are good in computers, so you can opt for the TOEFL exam. And again, the other difference is in IELTS examination, you have to do the different types of the questions. I mean, you'll be doing multiple choice, you'll be doing short answer type questions, you'll be doing gap filling exercises. But in TOEFL, you'll be doing only the multiple choice questions. तो ये भी एक difference है. अगर आप multiple choice questions को answer करने में, if you are really good, then you can opt for the TOEFL. But if you want the variety of the exercises because you are not that good, doing multiple choice question is not your strength, then you can opt for the IELTS examination. So these are some major differences about the time, about the structure, about the pattern, and about the cost or costing of these two tests as well. So which one is best suited to your requirement, that you can go for. So that's all for today. And if you want to know more about IELTS versus TOEFL, you can leave your message in the comment section. And if you find this video really helpful to you, you can like this video and you can also subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.